Hello there everyone, welcome back to my channel, and also welcome back to the Anime Podcast Show. Here we are, another episode of the show, and as you saw the title in the thumbnail, of course, it would be another anniversary. This is actually a huge milestone for this franchise, because this franchise has been gone for a long time. And fans had some pros and cons about this series. It had featured 3 words: war, giant robots, or even mecha, with the name Gundams. That is right, today, April 7th, in Japan, it's 45 years since the original Gundam series that aired in Japan from the very beginning of the franchise. Let's dive in to the world of Gundam for the last 45 years. So how did this franchise begin? It started with their creator, Yoshiyuki Tomino, had begun for an idea that would turn into a big franchise. The series was originally titled Freedom Fighter Gunboy. The primary target for the demographic audiences was focusing on young boys ages 12 to 15. However, the mobile suits idea came inspired by powered armor from the novel Starship Troopers. It had captured an idea that the series would not be watched for children. It's a teens to young adult series. And that's what they were focusing on. In the original plot for the anime, and well, some were considerable much more grim, but some ideas were used in the main series, and some were scrapped or rejected, which those elements be used for future projects, series, or movies. By the way, I didn't mention of who is the studio who's going to be producing the franchise. Well, it's Sunrise. Well, we know Sunrise because they produced Cowboy Bebop, Inuyasha, and so many great shows and others. So, when narrowing down how many episodes they wanted to produce, the creators wanted to air for about 52 episodes. However, during the original run of Gundam, the studio, Sunrise, has decided to air for 39 episodes due to the ratings. They didn't even know they had fans who had been watching Gundam. However, when they were ready to be finished for the 39th episode, there had been some popular demand to continue. So, they have continued with 4 more episodes. If it would be the lost episodes, but the studios decided to end on the 43rd episode. Mobile Suit Gundam is premiered in Japan, airing on Nagata TV from April 1979 to January 1980, spanning for 43 episodes, as it will be the first Gundam series, which opened doors for subsequently into numerous sequels or spin-offs or even remakes. It focused on a war between Principality of Zeon and the Earth Federation, with the latter unveiling a new giant robot known as Gundam. Now, we are moving on to the next part, is how did it become a worldwide phenomena outside of Japan? In 1994, Gundam is ready to bring their story outside from Japan, but it did enter the market in some other countries years earlier, but it's the rest of the world, to the United States, Brazil, Canada, Australia, UK, New Zealand, and the rest of Europe. However, the dubs hasn't came out until in 1999. The first thing would be Gundam Wing. It introduced us to the world of war and seeing some badass Gundams into action. Gundam Wing has opened doors for future shows, OVAs, and movies coming to our screens or in a theatrical run in your local cinemas. Gundam Wing first aired on Toonami between March to May of 2000. Since then, they rerun until Cartoon Network lost their broadcasting rights in 2002. Since then, they'd continued airing for more Gundam, from the original Gundam series to Gundam Seed, that got aired in 2004 during the original run of Toonami. Until Toonami came back in 2012 for their April Fool's Day, including Gundam Wing has been added in the lineup. As well, with the rendition of Toonami, they had aired for more Gundam such as Iron-Blooded Orphans, Unicorn, and Origin. Before going through the dubs, I wish they aired for more Gundam series or movies, like, okay, I'll give an example. The recent Gundam series, which from Mercury. I know it's streaming on Crunchyroll, or even the most recent movies like Hathaway, Narrative, or even freaking Thunderbolt. Of course, there's contracts, streaming rights to air on TV, I understand. I'm just making some examples. But I wish they aired those during the Toonami days in 2012 to 2019, just right before the pandemic, but that would be cool. But at least it got fans interested on seeing Gundam on Toonami again for the movies, but they only did one movie, but I'm going to talk about that in a bit. So let's talk about the dubs. Now, heading off to the dubs, let's go with the beginning. Like I said earlier, that Gundam hit the international market in 94 until they started airing Gundam Wing in 99. There are more dubs after that, from airing on TV, released on DVD or Blu-ray, or even theatrical releases. So the next thing they did was Gundam War in the Pocket. Is a 6-episode OVA series been dubbed by Animes, which is the first time dubbed by locally in Los Angeles. Originally supposed to air in 2002, however, Sunrise wants to air it in September of 2001 date, due to the world events that happened in September of 2001. You guys already know about that. However, they decided to air it on Toonami during the midnight run from November 5th to the 14th. However, it went through reruns until the 30th of November. Then it went through a brief airing on Adult Swim between November to December 2002, and it had its final broadcasting time from March to April 2003 on Saturday Video Entertainment System. Next up is the trilogy movies, dubbed by Animes. The Gundam movies is been compiled into 3 movies, and actually, you can watch it now on Netflix. Moving on, bringing on a series that started it all, Mobile Suit Gundam, dubbed by Ocean Productions, and aired on Toonami between July to September 2001 before they'd pull the plug off the air before they could finish the run, when they aired for 38 episodes and 5 episodes unaired, or even 1 episode that aired in New Year's 2002. An original movie that aired on Toonami I just mentioned earlier, that would be Gundam Wing, Endless Waltz. In Japan, originally premiered as a 3-part OVA series in 97, but in the following year they released into a theatrical release including additional scenes and ultra-rated musical score, and still the same cast from Japan and the Ocean Productions cast from Gundam Wing, which was aired in November of 2000. This next one is not a war story, but as a tournament in G Gundam. Funny enough, this series aired on Toonami between August to October 2002, dubbed by Blue Water Studios. This next series is 08th MS Team, which dubbed by Animes, and of course been aired on Toonami between July to August 2001. However, they never aired the last episode. I bet they don't want to take a risk to air it. Next up is Stardust Memory, which was dubbed by Animes as an OVA series. Is aired on Adult Swim, February to May 2002. Then another movie that got aired on Adult Swim in 2003, and that would be Char's Counterattack, which will be dubbed by Ocean Productions. And actually, this film is a sequel to the original Gundam series. This will be the first time that a movie or a series never aired on TV, but it released on DVD, and that will be 08th MS Team Miller's Report, and that was dubbed by Animes. The next one is a sequel to the main series called Mobile Suit Zia Gundam, which was dubbed by Ocean Productions, which never got aired, just released on DVD. This next series I'm going to mention is no one never expected that this series has become a successful one, and that would be Gundam Seed, which was dubbed by Ocean Productions. However, I'll mention about Seed in a bit later. However, it aired on Toonami between April to October 2004 from 10:30 p.m. before it got moved to 1 a.m. time slot on Cartoon Network, where they can complete their run. With their sequel series, Seed Destiny, same cast, same studio, and actually never aired it in the United States. Only aired it on YTV Canada between March 9th, 2007 to March 28th, 2008. Next up is a movie been dubbed by Bang Zoom Entertainment, and that film is Mobile Suit Gundam F91. Actually, Bang Zoom dubbed another Gundam series, and that would be SD Gundam Force, or in Japan called Superior Defender Gundam Force, which was aired on Toonami between September to October 2003, aired for 26 episodes. However, Season 2 never aired in the States due to the fact that it failed the market in Japan, so they decided to continue the dub for 26 more episodes and released it on DVD. This next series, for the first time ever, been dubbed in New York for Gundam by NYV Post, and a new surge of Gundam with a brand new rendition of Toonami, and that would be Gundam Unicorn RE0096. It's an episodic OVA series that turned into a TV version of Mobusu Gundam Unicorn. This next series is dubbed by NYV Post is Gundam Origin, which tells the story of Char's backstory before the main events of the original Gundam series took place, and aired on Toonami between July to October 2019. The next series has been dubbed by Bang Zoom Entertainment for 2 seasons of Iron-Blooded Orphans, which was aired on Toonami between June 2016 to April 2018. The next dubs by NYV Post, I know it's all over the place. So this next dub would be the 2 compilation films as the Thunderbolt movies, Thunderbolt, December Sky, and Bandit Flower, between 2017 to 2018. Gundam Seed is back, but somehow with a brand new English cast by NYV Post as a HD remastered new dub where you can watch it on Funimation now. The next dub is by Bang Zoom Entertainment. That series is called Build Divers. They dubbed for 2 seasons, which is streaming on Crunchyroll. Now moving on to 3 movies dubbed by NYV Post I just mentioned earlier, and that would be Narrative, streamed on Funimation, Hathaway, streamed on Netflix, and Cuckoo's Dawn's Island, streamed on Crunchyroll. And last, but not freaking least, and which would be Witch from Mercury, been dubbed by Crunchyroll, and first time been dubbed in Dallas, Texas, which will be streamed on Crunchyroll. Before wrapping about Gundam, is last few things I want to mention. First is their live-action movie, which was announced at Anime Expo in 2018, that Legendary Pictures and Sunrise are collaborating for developing a live-action movie on Gundam. Then in 2021, it was reported that Netflix had acquired and they are letting the project. So, I don't know what's going to be for their future live-action movies. So, who the hell knows if it will be good or if it's going to be horrible. Second is, in the future of anime, we have a new movie that's coming up, and that would be Gundam Seed Freedom. This film has been in development since 2006, which was postponed due to the writer's health issues and her passing in 2016. However, in 2019, the film is in pre-production. They'd continue working on it during the pandemic until they released it in January 2024. By the time the video comes out, I bet the film would be very success and will open for new fans who will be interested into Gundam. Anyway, I got one question is, what is the legacy on Gundam? The Gundam franchise has left us significant legacy and had some profound impact worldwide. Since its debut in 1979, it had become a cultural icon in Japan, generated a massive fan base, and its popularity extended beyond Japan, as it introduced captivating narratives, stunning mecha designings, and depth into the genre. The franchise's influence expanded through various media such as manga, novel, spin-offs, movies, and video games. Its groundbreaking contributions to the anime industry not only shaped the landscape but also captured the hearts of fans, solidifying its enduring legacy. So, that is it for the Gundam anniversary, and happy 45 years of the anime. Hope you all enjoy it. That is it for the Anime Podcast Show. Thanks so much for watching this episode. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. Don't miss a single video every time I drop a new one. So take care of yourselves, everyone. Stay safe, and peace.